Hello, everybody. My name is Haris Omanovic. I'm drinking coffee at the moment. So we have third part of Create with Body today. With
Morning.
mostly people from magical India are here and some other people. So let's start. I wonder what we can create today, next 30 minutes, in next half an hour. So do we have already one question?
I have a question. Hi, Haris.
Okay, hello.
I've been in Access since many years and all, and I've been saying that question, what you said, I normally, when I get my periods, I feel very low on energy.
Yeah.
And I've asked this question, what can I do with this? But it doesn't seem to change.
Okay. There can be different things. So what you said, I feel low energy, it's not a question, it's a conclusion. So what if you are just different and you don't need to say low energy?
Okay. So any question I can say?
Yeah, like, do you judge yourself when you have a period?
Do you what?
Do you judge yourself that you have a period? Do you judge period?
Yeah, I do.
So when we judge ourselves or something, this is how we stop the energy we are not receiving. That's why we are lower energy. If you don't have any point of view about periods, what is possible, what can you create? And there are many things what we are doing. One of the things what you are doing about period is how much you are doing biometric mimicry of other women, how much you are duplicating other women. So you take from them everything what they decided about bodies, everything they decided about themselves. And very good contribution to your body can be that you don't learn from other women how to have a body. You do it together with your body.
Okay.
Because when you are doing biometric mimicry of other women, you are duplicating a lot of shit from other women. How much are you duplicating? How much are you doing biometric mimicry from other women? A lot, little or a lot?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot. Yeah.
And everything that is would like to uncreate the soul.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And everything is creation with bodies. So also you don't need to buy anything from this reality that is true about bodies. To have a period is also a creation. It doesn't need to be true for your body. It's nothing what needs to be true for your body. So period doesn't need to be true for your body, and then pain in the period doesn't need to be true for your body. Then that you feel more tired, it doesn't need to be true for your body. There is nothing what needs to be true for your body. So how many of these things are you buying from other bodies that they need to be true for your body? Everything that is would like to unclear the soil.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And when we do clearing for one person, please everybody say yes also for yourself if you are choosing it. So like, what if you don't need to have a period at all? And you don't understand this. What is your body saying? What is energy saying? And then what if you don't need to have painful periods? And what if you don't need to be tired? You don't need to be low energy when you have a period. So how much are you projecting on your body reality of other parts? Right, so how much are you putting your body some kind of to statistics? That what if you decided what is true for other bodies that is true also for your body? Everything that is would like to
Yes.
Yes. Right,
Yes.
wrong, and how much are you resisting to the period instead of enjoying the period?
Yes.
So everywhere you are resisting to it instead of enjoying it, would like to solve that.
Yes. Yes.
You need to have a period and that you can't change your body differently. Would you like to solve that?
Yes.
Food and pork. One thing about periods. So period is energetical change with the body, which we are making a lot of physical and chemical. If you buy that your body is physical or more chemical, you need to change your body physically. Like you need to throw up when when you have some changing also from the classes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to throw up. Sometimes you can have diarrhea. You can have diarrhea. Some kind of these things. We have many times or crying. We have many times changes which are more physical. So many times you can have period also during the classes. If you ask more questions about what energy, space, and consciousness can I be, what if
Yeah.
changes with your body don't need to be so physical and they can be more energetic. And
Oh, okay.
how much are you changing energy? Like what was in the past, when women had periods, uh, what was in the past, like how much a woman was changing the energy of whole family or whole village with the period.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
How
I want
much
to.
like the woman was like how much the woman was like a place for garbage for all the people around, and how much woman in the past was cleaning whole village or whole family with the period. And what if you don't need to do it anymore? What if you don't need to do the cleaning for others? What if you don't need to change energy anymore for other people and they can choose it for themselves? For how many people are you taking care of? And what if you
Yes,
don't need
actually, yeah,
to take
I
care
am.
about these people anymore? They can take care about themselves. And what if you
Yes.
don't need to do it so much physically? You can can be and change don't need to be so hard with the body. They don't even need to be so physical, because when we ask energy, space, and consciousness questions, you are not making body so physical or chemical.
That's awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, because I lost my mom of cancer when I was very young, and I recently lost my father. And I created again. I know you create everything. I created gallstones in my bladder. So can I change that? I want to change that also.
Maybe you just need to exercise more.
Exercise.
Maybe you just need to exercise more.
Okay.
Do you
Awesome.
exercise sometimes?
Yeah, I do yoga.
So can you exercise a little more? Like,
Okay.
what if you can choose to be alive with your body? What if you can choose to be alive in your body? How much are you using control with your body?
Yes.
So if you are controlling your body, it can be stress for your body, and it's hard for some organs. Do you know? It's hard for some organs. And these tones can be how some organs is stressed, because you are how much control are you using in your life?
No, I think
What if you can
I was
relax?
very, yes, I was very low after my father's death. It was too much stress for me.
It's interesting creation, interesting choice. So you chose your parents, do you know that? Did you chose your
Yes,
parents?
I do. Yes,
So did they chose to die?
yes.
So what is the problem?
Yeah, but it's
So
not easy for the child.
can you contribute to them? Can you stop making it about yourself? Can you stop being selfish? Can you contribute to them in their dying? And what if you don't need to make yourself so much a child? Like when you see this, like, did you choose them? Did you create them? You can see that you are not just a child.
Yes.
So can you contribute to them so this is easier for them, and can you stop trying to make it harder because you think you should do it because you are a child? How much you think that you should have problem with this because you are maybe not having a problem, and that's maybe your problem because you don't have it as a problem.
Yes.
So just contribute and be grateful.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Next, who is next? Thank you. Who is next?
Hey, Haris.
Yes.
Hi, Haris. Mehak here.
Hello. Hello.
The call last time, it was phenomenal. It was a very great contribution to me and many others. Thank you so much. Today I have a question.
Thank you.
It's one, but it's there that when we are tiny bodies, we have these kids who are there, all of these 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, and they keep doing fun.
We don't understand you.
So
It's
something,
too bad internet connection. It's too bad internet connection or microphone. So can you try to change something? We don't understand you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Maybe. Yes.
Is it better? Now?
No. Just speak. You can just try to speak. We will see. Just say something. You need to say whole sentence so we can try.
Is the connection better now? Can you hear me?
Yes, but you need, can you just speak more? We can hear you now. Just say something more.
Yeah. So my question is that we have children around, and we always function from the 10 keys of, we try to function from the 10 keys of freedom, wish to live in 10 seconds, which children always do. No significance to things, and the way they create things for themselves is so phenomenal. So could you share a little about that, and also give us some process where our bodies can start functioning from that space?
From which space? From 10?
The childlike wonder.
Okay. So one thing, what can be contribution is that you include everything. So you allow yourself that, like, there is nothing right, wrong, good, bad. Everything is just different. So you are not polarizing things. They're not right, wrong, good, bad. Many times we are destroying our life or our body because we think that something is some kind of wrong or negative. Like, what if they are just different energies and you don't need to polarize? Everything is just different, and also you allow yourself to be anything. You don't need to try to be good, resist to be wrong.
No, I get
and these
that.
things what people are using.
I get that. Like, how children are willing to be any energy at any point of time to get what they wish to have and all. So, I
like
have a children
are willing to be this. Children are being everything. Like children are willing to be anything for their choices, for their creation.
If they wish to have
wish
to have something from me, they will do everything to get that from me. So it's amazing that the way they create it, And although we, with access tools and all, we are willing to be every energy and all, yet what can we do with our body? What can we do with our body to
Allow yourself, like, what if we can allow our body to receive more? So it can be a question. You can use this question: what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be generative to my body? And how can I be generative to my body, to my whole life? What energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be generative for my relationships, to be generative for my family, and to be generative for this planet? Some kind of, we are not willing to receive, so we are not allowing ourselves to be so much contribution to our body. So you can use this question: what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be, so I can be generative for my body, generative for my life, for my relationships, for my family, for my businesses, and for this planet. And everything that doesn't allow that, we uncreate and destroy. Right, wrong, movement, power, potential, those ones. So you include everything. You include your body in your creations. You include your relationships. You include your family. You include your businesses. You include whole planet, and everything is contribution to each other. So everything is in generative way to each other. So you don't forget about some areas of life, relationships. Sometimes you forget about family. So you ask, how can everything be in generative way? So how can you create your life? What can you be? What energy, space, and consciousness can you be to be generative for your body? And everything that doesn't allow that, we uncreate and destroy.
Thank you so
And
much,
we
Haris.
learned, somehow we learned from other people. Thank you. Somehow we learned from other people that we need to make body wrong, we need to make earth wrong, and this is how we are something smarter. We think we are something bigger than that. But we are not. What if you are more stupid when you think?
Can you elaborate on
And
the
you
word
don't
generative?
need to prove to yourself. What word? Which one? I didn't hear the word. Which word?
You said generative. What energy, space, consciousness? Can I get
Generative.
Yeah.
So generative, it's it's from the word generators. From the energetical plant. Generator for electricity. So generative means it's creative in a contribution, creation, and that you allow yourself to have energy. It's some kind of generative. It means that it's contribution to creation, and it's having the energy, something like that. Generative. It's like generators. When they produce electricity, generators are some kind of keeping and creating the energy. So generative. It's like also maybe generosity. It's similar words also. So maybe they are connected. Generosity it can be connected with maybe generative in the language. So just yeah. Thank you. Next. Who is next?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Haris. My name is Praveen.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Just speak, Praveen.
Yes. Yeah. So what I've been going through recently is that I'm seeing my parents' age. I'm witnessing my parents' body age. And what I wanted to ask you, was that, is it possible for me to invite their bodies to a different possibility? Like, can I communicate with their bodies and offer them a different possibility? Is that, or is it purely their choice to age? Because they're aging in a very unpleasant way.
So one thing is how we speak with bodies. The way how you speak with bodies is what you are being, you are speaking. It's different than with people. Like, you know, in human reality, people speak, think, and they do, and they're being four different things. In nature, like energetical speaking, is that you are being what you are speaking. So if you would like to contribute to your parents, and also you can ask yourself this question: what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be the biggest contribution to my parents? It's about being contribution. It's much more than doing contribution. So what invitation can you be for them today? And when you are choosing to be younger for yourself, you are invitation for them that they might choose it, or they might choose it more.
Okay.
So it's about being contribution, being invitation. You can't do things instead of them.
Oh.
And many times when we are trying to do it, it's not contribution to them or not to you. So many times when we are working on our family, we are doing it from judgment. We are judging their choices. So this is why it doesn't work. We are creating many times opposite results when we are trying to change something what we judge. So when you are trying to help your family, this is also for everybody else here, usually you are doing it from judgment, and then you are creating even worse with this. It's you can be invitation. Don't try to help to somebody from a judgment. And then also, when you are helping to your family, you are using this so you don't need to take care about your life. It's just excuse, because it's easier for you to work on them than to work on yourself. You are just using them as an excuse. So what if instead of helping to others, you can explore how you can choose more for yourself? And everything that doesn't allow that, would you like to enter the destroy?
Yes.
Right, wrong, and when you ask yourself this question, what energy, space, and consciousness can me and my body be to be the biggest contribution to my family that I can be? It's about being it. What can you be today different that it can be contribution to your life? Stop trying to do things for them.
Got it.
Many times when we are trying to do things for them, when we are trying to help, it's unrespectful for their choices, and also you are making their choices wrong. And many people would like to die. So what if you can contribute to their dying instead of trying to keep them alive? Everything that this would like to destroy. Right, wrong, and
Yes.
and when did you decide that aging, olding, and dying, that is wrong? Everything that this would like to destroy that.
Yes.
Right, wrong, and so because we are trying to exclude this, we are judging this, we are keeping this. What you judge, you are keeping. So what if you don't need to judge this? What if you can be interesting point of view about this?
Yeah. Yes.
Anything else?
That's all. Thank you.
Haris, Shamshad here. That was brilliant.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And you can, yeah, yes, thank you. Like you have different happiness. So your happiness is different than their happiness. You can be respectful for their happiness. What makes them happy is differently than what makes you happy. So what if their happiness is that they get older, and what if their happiness is to be unhappy? So can you be respectful for whatever people are choosing that is their happiness? And this is the only way how you can create with people, and how you can be invitation to something. If you are respectful for their life until now. Because when you are trying to change somebody, resisting to it, because you are also making their choices wrong and they don't like it. How is it when somebody is trying to change you? How is it when somebody is trying to help you from their superiority? How would be? I'm looking for you now. Hello, how can I help you? How do you feel?
Not good, not powerful.
Yeah, isn't it bad? Isn't it better that I say, wow, you are so amazing, what can I learn from you? What if you can say this to your parents? You are so amazing, what can I learn from you?
That feels so much lighter.
So receive from people and learn from people and stop trying to give them, stop trying to teach them. This is something what we are using, so we don't need to choose more, we don't need to receive from anybody. The only way how you can create with people is that you are learning from them, that you are receiving from them. When you are trying to teach people, when you are trying to give to people, that means that you think you are smart, and this is why people are running away. Also, when you do a session, I'm showing this also in body class. When we are doing a session, we are mostly receiving from another body. It's not about giving. And when you are with your family, so many people have this problem. They need to catch their family members to do bars. So they are running for their family members to do bars is because they would like to work on them. It doesn't work energetically. When somebody is trying to work on you, you are not interested in a session, isn't it? So if you would like that people are receiving session from you, allow yourself that you are receiving from them. When you are receiving from people, when you are learning from people, you are interested, you are pulling for a session. And when you think that you are smart and that you know something, you are resisting to people, you are sending people away from yourself. So what learning, what receiving can you be today? So people are more interested to create with you. And session is a creation. Class is a creation. You are creating together. It's not one-way street when you are teaching people, when you are giving something to people. It's much more about receiving and learning from each other. So you are creating with people when you do a session, when you do a class. You are learning and receiving from each other. You are not teaching or giving. The book. Any more questions? See?
This is awesome, Haris. It's really awesome what you said.
Thank you. Any more questions? And I'm going to be in India in 2 weeks. We have 1 day of creation of millions class and 3-day body class. And you can ask questions also about this 1 day of creation of millions. Any more questions?
What are the dates,
I'm going
Haris?
to mute all now for any case. I'm not a computer, so you need to check on my web page.
It's eight.
Not so
It's
good
8th
in
of,
remembering things, and that I'm going to do a mistake. It's 8 already? Or
yeah,
9?
it's 8th of Jan is the creation of millions. 9, 10, 11 is the body class.
Oh my God, it's very soon.
It's in Delhi or it's in Mumbai, Swami?
It's in Delhi.
Okay.
And we are looking
No,
forward, Haris.
no, 9 January is creation of millions. On the 9th of January is creation of millions. 10 to 12 is 3D body class. Cool.
So,
Hello.
Haris, I have a question. Haris,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes. Just ask.
Yeah, okay.
Just ask.
Yeah. So, Haris, when there is some shift showing up in the body, and you start going into the wrongness of it, and I am aware it's not mine, and I know is who does it belong to.
Many people.
Yeah, sometimes it's like intense. So what else can I do here right now?
One ask for more changing with your body. So you don't need to have sometimes some changing. You can be all the time changing with your body. So how much are you keeping your body fixed? Would you like to increase all that? Keep. And how many things are you keeping unchangeable in your body and in your life? How many things are you keeping unchangeable in your body, unchangeable in your life? How much are you trying to have peace with your body, peace with your life, instead of being the chaos of creation that you can truly be? Everything that is right and clear.
Yes, please. Yes.
Pardon, Park. So how much you with your body or your life, you are avoiding problems instead of creating something new in this.
Yes, please.
And like, if you are just avoiding problems, that means that you are keeping the same body. But if you can choose to be something new on this planet with your body and your life, and you don't need to try to be the same anymore and try to have peace with what you are creating, dying, would you like to create all that? So how much are you trying to be the same with your body? How much are you just trying to be without problems? So you don't need to create anything new on this planet. Everything is brought up for everybody would like to create.
Yes,
Yes?
please.
Right, wrong, and short voice panel. So what if life is about creation? And it's not so much about that you are keeping the same life and just having peace with the same life. How much are you using these classes just to have less problems? What if you can choose to be something new, to create something? How is this for you?
Yes.
More than talk. So, and this is what many people are doing. They are doing these things so they can have less problems. So it means you are doing these things so you can be more easily in life, which is not even yours.
Yeah, I get that.
And this doesn't work. Like, this is not a choice. How can I have more? How can I have more easy life in a life which is not even mine?
Yeah.
Because whatever you are keeping peaceful life, the same life, this is not your life, because your life is coming from the future. Your life is when you are creating something new. Whatever is life from the past is not yours, because what is truly yours is from the future. What is truly yours is something what is not yet created on this planet. Whatever is from the past, it's already dead, it's dying. So how much are you trying to create life which is likable to other people? How much are you a good person in your life? And how much you are killing your body when you are so good person? How much you are taking shit from everybody when you are so good person? What if you can stop being so good person, and what if you can allow yourself to be the arrogant bitch that you can truly be.
Yes,
How
I
much
feel-
lightness is creating if you allow yourself to be arrogant bitch?
Yes. Allow.
What can you create? What can you create? Do you get energy of expansion? Like what expansion can you be if you allow yourself to be arrogant bitch that you will be? And if you allow yourself to be this, are you bigger contribution to people or less?
Bigger contribution.
Bigger contribution. So what if everywhere you are a good person, you are doing it just for yourself? What if everywhere you are a good person, you are doing something what is likable by other people, you are doing it just for yourself, and you are avoiding to be the contribution that you can truly be?
Wow.
So what if you are a better person if you are arrogant bitch?
That's right.
And everybody is going to make you wrong, and you are choosing this because you know. You are choosing to be more, you are choosing to be bigger expansion because you know that this is creating more, and nobody needs to like it. You don't need to have a follower if you are creating something new. So can you allow, what if you can allow yourself to be this contribution, this change that you can truly be? Do you know that for you it's available, for you it's easy to be it? Other people, 99.99% of people don't know what we are talking about. To get that you can be this, and with
Yes.
other people we can't talk about this. You are rare, you are a rare gift, you are part of 1% of people. You are rare for this planet, you are a gift, you are precious for the possibilities of this planet. You can be now something about what we can't even talk with other people. They don't know what is it about. You can just switch it, you can just be it. So do you get that it's almost you need to be it?
Yes, I get that.
It's almost your responsibility force. What creative force can you be that you are refusing to be because you are rather a good person, you are rather likable? Can you allow yourself to be this expansion,
Yes.
contribution that is going to be dislikable by others, and only you are maybe going to know what you are creating in the world? And so what?
Yes.
And everything that doesn't allow that, everything this brought are being this expansion, you can't be sick anymore. Sorry.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So everybody here, how much are you killing your body? How much are you killing your life to please other people, to be more likable for other people? Would you like to answer us all that? Everybody here? Right, wrong, good, bad, pump, can show
Yes.
Everybody here, how much you are choosing to be less so people like you more? Would you like to answer us all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pump, can show
Yes.
what's yours? Because if you are choosing expansion, you may be disliked. You may be that people are not going to like you so much. What if they like you more when you're shit? Pardon, Park. Anything else?
Yeah, Haris, I have a question. This is Swami here. Just wanted to ask.
Yes,
I mean, there are
Swami.
a couple of my friends are here on the call, as well as this question is for me as well. How can we use body to create money? Can you just share some
Okay.
of your awareness, especially
Okay.
when it comes to classes and to other creations as well?
Okay. Thank you. Can you mute yourself? because you have terrible sound. Just mute yourself, please. So what is body? There is something about body. So people define body as what we think the body is. So you can ask yourself for more awareness. What if your body is not just physical body? What if your body is whole space? What if your body is earth and more? What if you are embodiment with whole planet and beyond? So you are not just body. And when you are not defining yourself just with physical body, also you are not, because when you are defining yourself with being a person, you have small personal life. When you expand, when you recognize that you are maybe embodiment with whole planet, that you are not embodiment just with your body, you are not creating any more personal life, you are creating different future of this planet. And when you are creating different future of this planet, you are totally different invitation, and it's powerful, it's expansion, and you don't need to do it alone anymore. Whole planet is creating this future with you, and whole planet is also inviting people to this creation. So what if whole planet is your body and not just physical body is your body? Your life is whole planet and more, and you are creating different future of this planet, and you are inviting more people to this creation. What can this create? And you are enjoying also your physical body, you are enjoying this planet, and more you are enjoying it, more you are invitation to something different, and more you are creating. Anything else? And
Hello.
more you are choosing this, more you are being this, more you are energetical contribution. What means sexy?
Thanks, Haris.
Sexy is not about the right physical look. Sexy is more attractive when you are energetical contribution. So more you are energetical contribution, more you can create also in your business, and more money you can receive, and more you allow yourself to be with your body, more you are energetical contribution, more you are attractive, more you are sexy, so you can create more. So allow yourself to be alive, allow yourself to be energetical, and choose more together with your body, and choose more together with this planet. And this is how you are invitation to more. You are being more, you are inviting more, and you are creating more. So what if whole planet is your body, and not just physical body? What if whole planet is earth and more? And you are creating different future of this planet, and you are inviting more people to this creation. And more you are inviting more people to this creation, more you are creating different future of this planet, and you are inviting more people to this creation. Bigger your energetical contribution, more you can create. I lost the connection for a little. So maybe we have time for one more question.
Haris, I had a question.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mansi and I'm from Mumbai. This is my first call that I'm listening of yours, and I'm really so. I mean, I'm like, how did I get so lucky this time that I could, listen to you? It's been so amazing so far. So I just wanted to know one thing from you. How do you see copulation for the body?
Ask the body. I can share my experience, how body see it, and still you need to explore with your body. Okay, don't buy it as my point of view. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so get ready now for this. So what is sex for bodies? It's exercise, and
Oh,
that's all. It's exercise, and that's all. And body is not adding any spiritual or any romantic point of views like people. For body, it's exercise. And when you say sex, body saying, yes, let's exercise. What if sex is exercise and sex is not so significant what people are doing it in human reality? What if you can eat and you can have sex? You can drink and you can have sex. You can take a walk, you can have sex. You can go to sleep, you can have sex. So everything what you decided about sex would like to actually solve that.
Yes.
Or then poke. So what if sex is an exercise? I'm going to try to speak more in Indian English. I'm learning now for next 2 weeks, so I prepare. Like, what if sex is exercise? What if sex is just an exercise for a body and it's not so significant like for people? Do you know why people make it significant? Because they are making it as a business exchange. You think if somebody can do sex with you, then they need to destroy their life to have sex with you. That's marriage. Okay, you can enter my vagina, but
What do we do about if we are already married?
yeah, so like you can enter my vagina. Like marriage is exclusive entrance to the parcel, which is the triangle parcel.
It's like a license.
Yeah, it's a license, like for whole life exclusive rental, but the men need to destroy their whole life for that. Do you get this? For your vagina, they need to kill themselves. Yeah, that's a business. And then what happens when I say sex is just exercise? You lose your like business tool. Yeah. So you need to make sex valuable so you can manipulate with sex. Everything is brought up for the POC.
Yes.
The thing is, if sex is easy, you can't manipulate so much. Yeah. So
It has nothing to do with the creative energy. Like I had read this somewhere that, of course, it's an interesting point of view that if you get indulged into a lot of sex, you're actually wasting your creative energy.
It can be, and people are making this a point of view. So we can receive from each other without copulation. What we do at the moment, this online class is group sex. And people in human reality, they think that they can't receive without copulation. And then sex is something what they are using, so they don't receive from anybody. We are learning now with these classes, also with body class, we are learning how we can receive from each other, even if we don't cooperate with each other. And this is almost the first on this planet, because people really, they think they need to copulate so they can receive from you. We can just receive from each other. I can share now the energy. Can you allow yourself to receive this? Can you allow your body to receive this? Everybody here? It's going to be different energy with everybody on this class. Can you allow everybody here, please allow yourself to receive this energy now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then now when you receive this, you don't need to have sex. You don't need to have copulation. And now when you receive this, also if you would do copulation, it would be more copulation with sexualness, more gentle, slower copulation. So when did you decide that you need to do sex to receive from a person, and how much are you doing sex so you can resist to the person? Everything this is with the light actually.
Yes.
I'm going to repeat this clearing for everybody, and please, you don't need to understand this, okay? I can explain this on class in person. I can say more. We don't have so much time today for this. This is like 1 hour of explanation, maybe. So how much are you using sex so you don't need to receive from a person? Like, when did you decide that you need to do copulation with somebody to receive from the person, and how much are you using the same copulation so you don't need to receive from the person? Everything that is would like to answer. Right, wrong with that, Poker shows both films. And because people decided they need to do sex to receive from each other or to create with each other, that's something what they are using, so they are never receiving or creating.
Mom, how is it?
POC. So because people decided that they need copulation, this is something what they are using, so they never need to receive. Do you get this? So everywhere you decide that you need to copulate with somebody to receive from a person or to create with a person, would you like to answer that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, and POC and shows both films. We can be energetical with each other. We can receive from each other. We can create together without copulation. And when you are being this, copulation can be even better. And still, you don't need to do it. So everything all this brought up would like to answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, wrong, and POC and shows both films. So everything what you decided about sex, everybody would like to answer that.
Yes.
POC. Sex is one of gaslighting which we had in childhood. So people in like, what is family, what is relationship? It's about creating more. It's about control. So our parents were taking care that we are choosing less, so they can control. They can have control over us. Also, if you are choosing more than your parents, you are some kind of making them wrong. So they were gaslighting you that you are something less, you are powerless, you are nothing special. And what they needed to do, they were gaslighting also possibilities. So they need to tell you, like, traveling is not so good. Also, like, other nationalities, they are not so good, you know, don't choose them. And also sex is bad thing, you know, so you are not doing sex. What if you were gaslighted that sex is a bad thing, so they can have control over you? So everything you were gaslighted, what if you don't need to buy it anymore? That is true. Everything that is like true.
Yes.
Yes.
So what if sex is just exercise and it doesn't need to have any significance or meaning that other people are giving to it? Everything this brought up would like to answer.
Yes.
POC. And please ask your body for more of this, like, explore it with your body. And what if you can have unique creation about this? What if you can have your unique creation with your body and you don't need to learn so much what other people are doing? Explore with your body what is contribution to your body. And bodies, maybe they are much more flexible than people.
Bodies are flexible.
They see things much more like just different, not so much right, wrong, good, bad. It's just different, and they may be like many different things. What if bodies like to play? So one thing about bodies, body like to play, body like to touch other bodies, and body would like to touch more. We are touching each other too little. So body would like to touch everything. This is body, and usually we translate it to sex. We think that body would like to copulate more. When you translate playing, body would like to play more. It's not just about classical copulation. Body would like to play more with other bodies, to touch more, to hug each other more, to enjoy each other more, you know, like. And when you translate it to human language, you think your body would like to do sex all the time. Body is saying, I would like to play. Why I can't touch these bodies? So we are not touching each other so much as we could, and then people are touching each other only in sex. This is something that we are creating also with body classes, that we start to touch each other more, and it's not that you touch each other only when it's time for action. Do you get bottom park?
Yes.
You can touch your body and you can touch your other body more. You don't need to do it only when it's time for exercise. Bottom park. So, thank you, everybody. We are sorry
Haris?
finishing for today.
Thank you
Yes?
so much, Haris. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just one
Thank
question.
you so much.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
One question.
yeah, so, yeah, just one question. Hi, this is Kanika. So Haris,
Yes.
what if this exercise or this playfulness is super fun and it's so much of a contribution to the body? Would you still not touch the body during copulation, or would you deny yourself with the playfulness?
I don't understand the question.
No, so what I'm saying is, what if this exercise called copulation is so much fun?
Yes, fun.
So would you just treat it as an exercise again, or would you indulge in the act of it?
Body is like, it's exercise. Like, when did you decide that exercise is something less?
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's exercise. It doesn't need to be for your body. You would like to make it maybe more significant. For me, when I exercise, for me, it's incredible. When I exercise with my body is saying, wow, can we do it more? Wow, this is incredible. So you are not saying also for sex, oh, it's just exercise. You're saying, wow, what incredible exercise.
Got
Okay?
it. So,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's
Yeah,
not
fun.
just exercise. It's not like this, oh, it was just exercise. For me, it's, wow, it was exercise. Wow, this was so orgasmic exercise. Like, you can climb on a mountain and it can be super orgasmic. You can swim, it can be super orgasmic. You can run, it can be super orgasmic. You can be in a bath, you can have massage, it can be super orgasmic. So what if copulation is just one of exercises, or it's like massage or something? So you can, like I'm saying, exercise, you can relax about it and you can just be what it is. People are adding stories to it. They're adding significance, meaning to it. Just enjoy it. We are doing it as something special. This is something what is creating that many people have bad copulation. Because they have a lot of stories about copulation. That's why they have barriers when they are doing it. They are making it something serious. And that's why they have terrible copulation.
Correct. So without making it very significant, you can just have fun and make it the best exercise possible.
You can relax and have fun, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need to say sex, like, let's enjoy each other body.
Yeah, that's so right.
Enjoy each other body. So you touch another body, you are enjoying the touch, and you are enjoying also how another body is touching your body, and you are enjoying it. And you don't need to make it like other people are doing it.
Yeah, what this reality defines as sex.
So maybe we need to have sex class in India or something. Sex education in India. But also what we do with 3-day body class.
Haris, you must change the creation of millions to sex class.
Yeah, what is 3-day body class? 3-day body class is about how to be something different with bodies. And it's also about sex. It's also about copulation. It's about many of these things what we are showing. And we can show more, because what we do with 3-day body classes, we are touching bodies for 3 days, and we are creating that we become different space with bodies. And this is creating something totally different. It's really about different energy, different space with bodies. It's not that you just get it mentally. You start to be different with bodies, and you start to enjoy bodies more. Usually we are too mental in our life. People are too much in their head. And it's time maybe that we enjoy bodies more. What if we are here to enjoy this planet with our body? And what if our body is one big sexual organ with this planet? So what people are also avoiding, they are avoiding to be sex. So what if you can be sex and you don't need to do it so much about doing sex? What if your body is big sexual organ with earth and you can be sex, so you don't need to make it so much about doing? Because people make everything about doing. In this reality, it's more about doing, not what you are being. So when you are more energized, you think you need to do something about it. Now I need to do sex. What if you don't need to do sex? What if you can be sex? So everywhere you are avoiding to be sex with this planet, that you can truly be, and you are all the time trying to do something about it. When you are energized, you think you need at least to masturbate. Would you like to encourage for that? What if you can just be it and you don't need to do anything about it? Everything this brought up, would you like to encourage for?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, so how much of doing or not doing are you using to stop being it? Would you like to encourage for that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, so explore people this until next time, how to be sex. And you don't need to do it. And you can still do it. You don't need to do it. And you can still do it. Pod and Pock. So see you on the 9th of January, Creation of Millions Fun Day class.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Looking forward to have you in India.
Thank you, Haris. Thank you. You're phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the call.
See you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome call, Haris. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.